was tight off turn 2. He's got him. I believe he's got him this time. Oh, he turned him.
No.
Oh, he turned him. No.
Holy cow, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm talking quieter than usual, but still trying to be in a broadcast voice like usual, because of, late at night, parents are trying to sleep, but I got a job to do, obviously. So I'll talk a little bit more about stuff going on tomorrow with like thoughts after, what happened. But what a race. What a night. First time ever NASCAR scheduled a midweek race that did not disappoint one bit. But, the story, obviously, should have been the hard racing all day, but as you can see, and I don't mean to play biased here, but it makes kind of some sense to talk about it. We had an iconic moment of 2020. Kyle Busch turns Chase Elliott, and then Chase Elliott gives a signal to Kyle, doesn't tell him, gives him a signal that he's number one. I don't know what Kyle was thinking, but that's a clear mistake on his part. It's good, though, to hear that Kyle made a misjudgment on his part. You hate to see it on both ends. It was a good battle for the win. We'll talk a little bit about more in a moment. It was ruined by a wreck, obviously. NASCAR says, though, they won't fine Chase for not going to the ambulance instantly, nor for sending the middle finger. Kyle said in a Zoom post-race media conference, which is going on right now as I'm recording this. More of the details I'll provide tomorrow will come off of that Zoom conference as well. He's going to reach out to Chase, and he's not happy, though, that NASCAR isn't going to fine Chase for the middle finger. He says that he thought there were protocols which are for that, so that's kind of interesting that NASCAR is not going to fine him, though, whatsoever. But like I said, I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow. But holy cow, that was insane. That was no doubt the story of the night. But oh my gosh, what a race this was. Damn. Passing throughout the race all over. The race had everything as a NASCAR fan. Passing, lead changes, wrecks after wrecks. What else am I getting? Weather situations. But whatever tire or aero package they're using at Darlington, keep that going. This works amazing at Darlington, but pretty much if you've seen all the races at Darlington the past several years, anything will work at Darlington if it has the term NASCAR in it. Some takeaways I had from the race, though. The Fords in Stage 1, they were fast. The Stewart-Haas boys, minus Cole Custer, but Blaney, Logano, Newman, DiBenedetto as well, who were running near the front. I thought they all had good races early on. Bowyer swept 1 and 2. It's the first time we've seen someone sweep 1 and 2 this season. And we all thought that this was his race to lose. But the race changed in crunch time. Beginning of Stage 3, Bowyer lost the race off the pit road to teammate Harvick. And then when he battled Ryan Newman for the lead, the latter on 1 tires, that Jones boy, Eric Jones, made a 3-wide move, which I thought was going to be the moment of the race there. And it worked. But then it changed again. Jones brushed the wall and got tight, lost the lead to Chase Elliott. And then we get to 40 to go, though. It gets good. Earlier, caution for Matt Kenseth during green flag pit stops. We're getting some reports of rain in the vicinity. Brad Keselowski and Brendan Poole, I'll talk about Poole in a little bit. They decided to take a risk and gamble, stay out a little bit longer, but they come in earlier for the fresher tires. Tires was another bigger thing as well, because not a lot of people had a lot of sets to use for the race. It pretty much seemed like at the end of the race there was either no fresh sets or 1 fresh set for the cars at the end. But 40 to go, though. It did get good. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski battling for what could have been the win. Brad led a lap, though, barely, but somehow Elliott held him off, which was pretty crazy that Chase can do some defense there. I don't blame him for doing that. You would not know when the rain was coming. Pretty much, it was a race against Mother Nature, pretty much, not a race to the checkered flag, if you could say that, the lace. And then the yellows breeded yellows. We then know what happened, like I mentioned earlier. Denny Hamlin wins it, win number 2 for him this season. Like I say, Denny Hamlin is one of the best drivers at Darlington, in my opinion. Last week on RSN Trackside, I picked him to win. the race that was supposed to be that was this past Sunday. He didn't win that though, but I'll take the fact that he won tonight. Another win as well for the palindromio numbers. I don't think that's a word, palindromio, but every race this season, except for this past Sunday's race, the actual cup races, have been won by someone that has the same first digit number as the second digit number, 11, 22, 88. Those are the only 3 palindromio numbers that have won this season. Obviously, there's more in the field, but never mind. Moving on. So the results look like this. Denny Hamlin with the win. Kyle Busch 2nd. Kevin Harvick 3rd. Brad Keselowski 4th. Eric Jones 5th. Joey Logano 6th. Eric Almirola 7th. Jimmy Johnson, he was quiet the entire race. Mediocre for the field. Actually, I'm just realizing this. Finished 8th. So that's a good improvement from him after the tough break he had Sunday, about to win stage 1 and then wrecked. Matt DiBenedetto was finished in 9th. And Martin Truex Jr. came home in 10th. Those of you wondering where Chase Elliott finished, 38th of 39 cars on the track. So we don't have any standing updates yet as I record this. I'll provide those tomorrow. But some of the vital stats here. Race was 2 hours, 42 minutes, 23 seconds. Average speed, almost 105 miles an hour. Margin of victory, obviously, under caution. 11 yellows for 54 laps. 17 lead changes among 13 drivers. Leading the most laps was Clint Bowyer at 71. A few more things I want to say before I end the video. A couple shout-outs here. First off, Brennan Poole gained some TV time. Was in 2nd, by the way, when the yellow came out for, I think that was the Matt Kenseth spin, and was trying to gamble. You know, I've been saying this for a few years, ever since Talladega 2016, the Xfinity race. That was a race he should have won. Not a good call by NASCAR there. Apologies to Poole on that. Shout out as well to Ty Dillon. The Geico Hump Day car, one of my favorite schemes this season. Led some laps. Was in the front, got a lot of TV time with that Hump Day camo paint scheme. That was pretty cool. And then finally, probably my favorite part of the start of the race, official Joey Aycock. Some of you guys may know on social media, I'm friends with him. We talk from time to time on Instagram. Did an amazing start to the race. He did his amazing impression of Barney the Flagman from iRacing. As you all know, we're not no iRacing, the NASCAR Pro Invitational iRacing League, obviously done, and Barney the Flagman was really probably a meme, to say the least there. And it went viral. I gotta reach out to Joey and let him know about that. But I'm gonna talk some more about what some of the drivers said tomorrow in another video. I'm gonna go to bed, take a shower. I need one. I'm not gonna get a beer. I already had one. That was a wild night, to say the least. Denny Hamlin wins the Toyota 500K. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. So, see you guys.